Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Normally, like, the first time I talked to her, she was like, "Go away!" And she pushed me all the way over there. Well, I think it also means something else at the end of the game. But I won't spoil anything.
Okay. What is this? Where's domain? What? Where did they go? I told you this would happen. But you never listen to me, Raven. The mushrooms have their own agenda. What do you want, cat? I just want to help you, Raven. Now, you are just critiquing everything I do. You think you know so much more. You're missing the point. You got Ash into this. Now what are you gonna do? I'll just... I think I need to leave for a bit. No, Raven, wait. I think it's better if we let them go, Riley. I'm sure Raven will come around. I'm still bad about Raven.
So the weird thing, like when I played this game with my mother, we had a friend. Okay, so I mentioned someone in this video that didn't really want to be mentioned, so sorry about that. This is why I had to re-upload it.
I tried to warn them, but they just hold fast to their beliefs. See you, Ash. For your next adventure. You gained a death coin.
We're gonna need those.
Interesting. What do you use them for?
For a bit later. Also, that whole maze is just gone now.
Oh, that's convenient. Told you so.
I don't remember what it told me so.
Sniff, sniff. You've got a death coin. Perhaps you care for a little quest? That door talks. Sniff, sniff. Wait. I sense two entities within you, Ash. I think they're talking about me. This won't do. Come back when you have 2 death coins. I don't really understand the lock mechanism in this door. Perhaps it's easier to find another one of those death coins. Oh, right. Let me reintroduce you. Irvine's Pocket Dimension.
Yeah!
If there's any treasure you found, it is there. I thought that door was just an old statue. I wouldn't bother listening to that door.
Did we? I forgot this is the first time we saw Lucy.
Yeah. It's just a proxy anyways. I can give you something that is far more useful than a silly coin. In exchange of services, you can visit me at 266-888. Hope to see you later, Ash.
They 100% knew what they were doing with Lucy.
Yeah. I advise to be careful around Lucy. They are known to be ruthless.
So, I'm dumb, and I didn't, like... I didn't go to the area last time.
Whoops.
Or I didn't, like, show a thing, like, earlier. Like, you were supposed to meet them over at the first area again. If I can find it. Where did it go? What is the thing? That's not it? This is it. Okay.
There.
There it is. We should do this anyway, because we already went through this door once. It was
Time changed.
Yeah, it was year 0. Now we're 1,000 years in the future.
See the future, I see the past. Death follows you and will bring a swift ending for hundreds. Abide, and death will still find a way. But you cannot be blamed. Do you wish to proceed forward?
Yes.
So be it.
Time! We're gonna do the time warp again.
What is that? It doesn't look hostile. Is that the Savior?
Oh yeah, because I helped all of them from slavery.
I bid you greetings, visitor. Please penetrate this airborne vehicle of ours.
What?
Made me think of the part in Disco Elysium where there's a part where someone's describing music as hardcore, and if you have high encyclopedia skill, it goes, hardcore also refers to a genre of pornography. I just thought that was interesting. My speaking name is Zooflork, General Zooflork. It's been 1,000 moonlaps since you were last here. After you liberated our race from the intergalactic overlord, we entered what we call the Age of Liberation. We have counted the moonlaps every year since. A larger portion of the population started thinking, but you were just a legend. We have poured enormous resources trying to contact you, Savior. I assume time is of the essence. I would like to show you one of our most exciting projects. Something I have been informed you might be able to help with. Please follow me, O esteemed Excellency. By the flesh. My ancestors will certainly question my meeting with you. Which I will, of course, not share outside of my workplace. Forget I ever said anything. I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, Savior. This is a high-security project, so we have many protective barriers. There we go. Hold up here. There we go. I don't know if I remember the code for this one. There we go. Make sure you are fully prepared. Another one. It's worse than the hexagon. Why there's so many chords on the ground. So messy, those developers. This is the last security measure. Finally. Let me introduce the interdimensional prototype portal. I'll let the Professor Zilbit explain what's going on.
Yes, my name is Professor Zelbit. Welcome back to our world, Savior. I mean, visitor. You see, we have theoretically expected your visit. There have been old scriptures referring to extraterrestrial beings visiting us before. But they are more than 1,000 moonlaps old. There are unverified descriptions dating back even further.
What my associate is saying is that we know who you are, we are prepared to help you. This will be a historic moment, where we successfully establish a bond with extraterrestrial life forms.
Yes. We've been trying to contact extraterrestrial life forms for many decades. Even due to massive technological shifts within the last decades. We still can't seem to harness enough energy. Create a stable gravity singularity which would grant us instant teleportation. You see, I suspect you are the key. If you would help us, we can further help you. It was the least we owe you, visitor.
So what do you say? Do you want to help us?
Yes.
Splendid. You won't regret this. It's the next successful state of progression for this collaborative merging.
Oh, I see shade.
Ooh, yeah. What's going on? Machines have turned on by themselves. Don't turn them off.
I'm trying. The portal program has been invoked, but the failsafe system has been triggered.
Is this your doing, visitor?
I don't think it was intentional. The portal could have resonated with the visitor and self-activated. Our only hope is you, Savior. We cannot postpone any further. Activate the gate before it turns into a black hole.
Woohoo!
Almost a one hit. Whoa, that's a lot of experience.
Yeah.
It's stable. I can't believe
it. He survived. Hooray!
Woohoo!
I didn't expect this visit to be so progressive. Let me escort you back to a resting lounge. Or perhaps you want a tour of the city.
Hold on. It is coming back. It's stronger. What is that?
You found yourself some smart friends. I appreciate it.
Who's White Mask?
It was squishy.
Oh, he killed me. Great. Damn.
So it breaks again.
Oh, we can go in here now.
Yeah. We have another guest that asks for your presence. You'll, of course, be rewarded upon finishing this task. Take this key.
Oh boy. Okay. If we talk to him, I would recommend not, like, using a voice you're comfortable with, because there's a lot of dialogue.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Here.
This is gonna be like, I don't know if you've played Lisa, the painful
Yeah.
before. This is gonna be like a frickin', what was his name? The guy that talked for way too long.
Oh, Nern.
Yeah, Nern. This is gonna be a Nern moment.
Man, there's a fan game I played called Lisa the Undone, and it handles, like, a lot of the stuff that I kind of had issues with the source material. It's very good. I want to ramble about it at some point.
Ooh, I should check it out. Because I've beaten all of the Lisa games, actually.
nice.
Oh, there he is.
The Rambler. What I am hoping for, and what I actually see happening.
This is also another real person.
Oh,
Which is, I think this is the dude that, like, pioneered using psychedelics for something. I don't remember.
oh, interesting. The birth of a new kind of humanity will soon take place. But there are still a lot of decisions to be made. How violent should this birth be? What toll shall it take on the mother, the earth? What shape should the baby be in when it's finally delivered? These are the decisions that the artist can mediate and control. Most people are afraid of the unconscious. The psychedelic experience can be extremely powerful.
I don't know if you heard it, but I heard someone in the background just going, psychedelics.
Oh, I missed that. Despite in some cases lasting only 10 minutes. Extremely powerful, and generally, in this society you have no takers. This is because there's been a failure of moral courage. The failure is not, perhaps, most evident in our own community of the artists. In a way, it's the poets that have failed us. Because they have not provided a song or some kind of vision that we could all move in concert to. But now you are in the absurd position of being able to do anything. But what we are doing is fouling our own nest and pushing ourselves toward planetary toxification and extinction.
Extinction?
Huh. Existence and extinction. This is because the artist has not articulated a moral vision. A moral vision must come from the unconscious. It doesn't have to do with post-meaning movement in art. A constructivism and this sort of thing. I'm basically putting out a very conservative, but I think exciting program for art. The art's task is to save the soul of mankind, and that anything less is a dithering while Rome burns. It's because the artist, or some other select person, is able to journey into the other. If the artist cannot find the way, then the way cannot be found. Ideology is extremely alien to art. Political ideology, I mean. If you notice, it's political ideology that has been calling the shots in the last several hundreds of years. You can transcend politics if we put some other program in place. You can't transcend politics in a void. I believe a world without ideology could be created. It's what we are putting in place of ideology. For the realization of the good, the true, and the beautiful. You just described an ideology. Like, well, the three tiers of the Platonic aesthetic. Again, you're just rebuilding another ideology. We connect the notion of the good, the true, and the beautiful. Then use psychedelics to empower the artist to go into this vast.
I heard it again.
Instead at that time. Go into this vast dimension that surrounds human history on all sides to an infinite depth, and return from that world with transcendent images that can lift us to a new cultural level. And these is there, the dull maths that rationalism have given us, are nothing more than whistling past the graveyard of the bad little boys of science. You only need to avail yourselves of shamanic tools to...
Every time it, like, pauses like that, I can't move, and I'm just like, oh, he's not done, is he?
rediscover a nature which is not mute. Nature is not mute. Which is man who is deaf. The way to open our ears, open our eyes, and reconnect. With the intent of the living world is through psychedelics. Now, as you know, biology runs on genes, and genes are the units of meaning of heredity. But we can make a model of the informational environment that is represented by culture. This is done so often a word has been invented. A meme is the smallest unit of an idea. Ideas are made of memes, and I think the art community might function with more efficiency. In the production of visionary aesthetic breakthroughs, if we think of ourselves as an environment modeled after a natural environment, where we as artists are attempting to create memes which enter an environment of other memes that are in competition with each other, and after this competition of memes, ever more appropriate, adaptive, and suitable ideas can gather and link themselves together into higher and higher organisms. In order for this to happen, we all have an obligation to carry our ideas clearly. Because in the same way the gene can be copied correctly, be replicated, or it will cause some pathological mutation, a meme must be correctly replicated, or it will pathologically mutate. For instance, I would say what the German's National Socialist Party did to Nietzsche's philosophy was to miscopy meme became a toxic mutation inside a culture. He's not done, is he? So I'd suggest to the people that you take a good look around at who spends time here. Autistic people, psychedelic people, look pretty much like everyone else out in society. We have come together self-selected for our interests in the empowering capacity of psychedelics and the empowering of art, so we represent an affinity group. A population with a potential mutagenic impact on the ideology structure of the rest of society.
Let me know when you're getting tired, because I could just skip through all this shit.
I am curious at what he's saying, but also, yeah, I'm gonna take a quick drink of water.
Okay. Because I don't think we're even halfway done yet. Or we are halfway done yet. I don't remember.
Let's keep going. So look around. Someone here has what you need. If you can only figure out who it is, you can make a novel connection to move them into a new level of creativity. And there's another one. What is this new level of creativity? Some of you may be familiar with the theme of this big medieval religious apocalypse, which was the apocalypse of St. John or of somebody else. There were a number of these apocalypses. I think many of us came from a sort of secular background, or have not given this kind of religious idea too much consideration. My idiosyncratic conclusion is based simply on being honest with the content. This psychedelic experience is that human history really is on a collision course with a transcendental object of some sort. It is not going to be business as usual into the endless unfolding confines of the future. The very fact that human history is occurring on this planet, the very fact that a primate has left the ordinary pattern of primate activity and gone into the business of running stock markets and molecular biology labs and art museums indicates, to me, the nearby presence dimension of a kind of hyper-organizational orbs, or what I call the transcendental object. I was gonna be like, when you brought up the thing about like comparing, I hope you enjoyed that.
We're finally over.
Now for the best part, the reward.
That was it? Okay. Is there anything else? Oh. I'm gonna head back to. We have codes to try, but I'm gonna head back to the hangout. That's not what I meant to do, actually. Whoops. I meant to go back to. Actually, maybe it doesn't matter. Let's find out. No, it matters. We want to go back to the future. Ba, 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 ba.
Nice.
Yep, there it goes. 2000. That's the year I was born.
Oh, dang. Millennium Child. Uh-oh. Dimitri said light being interfere. Your troublemaking ends here. You will comply Dimitri's request.
Uh-oh. This song reminds me of Super Trooper. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember what
What's
it's
Super
actually called.
Trooper?
It's like it's a movie, and there's a song in it that goes beat 'em, dino, dee dow doo dee.
Well,
I don't remember how it goes or what it's called.
makes sense. Oh, right, the thing I was gonna say. The part where he's talking about, like, comparing genetics and the, like, philosophy idea of mimetics reminds me of a part in the Yick remake where they talk about that, but a lot less long-winded.
Ah.
And I wanted to bring that up at some point because I was like, the fight against the dragon reminded me. I thought it was kind of cool how they, like, in the Yick remake, they bring up that similar idea of, like, what if you could fight a monster made of, like, your own pain? But instead of it being a good thing to do, it's presented as something that's, like, gonna re-traumatize you and mess you up.
Ah.
It's interesting. And I think it's kind of neat how, like, every ending that you get from Alex deciding, okay, I just need to kill the thing that represents my pain, is a really bad one. And it's like, it's fascinating.
So is like the remake of that called 1.4?
Yeah, the IV one.
Okay.
Called intravenously.
I added that to the wish list and eventually I'll play it.
Not bad for a small dude. I know when I've been beat. Please leave.
Okay.
That guy.
Time to go to the future.
Whoa!
Oh, we're at this part. Okay. Do you remember the first game?
Don't think I know what this part is gonna be referring to.
It's you remember the incinerator?
Yes.
This is Incinerator Part 2.
Ooh. Being in your presence brings me exuberance.
Well, they've gained enlightenment.
Please join us up north. We bid you welcome, Ash. We are eternally grateful for how you have helped our world. It's all thanks to you we've been able to manifest connection with different realms. Today we invite you to a great unification. We have established contact with a powerful entity near omnipotence. And this is the God Machine. It has guided our people for many decades to establish dominance throughout our realms. In countless ways, our society has expanded and opened up new doors. It predicted your arrival. Let us embrace this together, Ash. It has awoken to guide us. And join our celebration of the next step in consciousness. Abandon this reality. Embrace true unity.
Uh-oh.
Oops. The Matrix is gonna happen now.
Everyone got turned into goop.
Just a puddle of skin. What is going on?
Nah! Jeremy! What are you doing here? What are these skin corpses?
You gotta help us fight that thing.
You're on your own, pal! I love how that's the one character I get to use.
Yeah, sorry for like taking over everyone else.
That's fine. You're doing a very great job. Okay, so this part is hard as balls. I have, there's achievement tied to this, and I have not gotten that achievement yet.
Oh dear.
And I'm not going to this time.
None shall hinder the cleansing.
This is Sans, by the way.
Oh! It's funny.
Well, not actually Sans,
say,
but like, it's Sans-like.
It sounds like him. Yeah. Because I imagine that the achievement is for like, no hits.
Surviving this.
Oh. Should give it a shot anyway.
I'll try. I also do not have Death Defiance. He does follow you with his eyes, by the way.
That is cool. Resistance is futile. Usurp the false gods. There may only be one.
I'm dead.
No. Resistance is futile. I'll make a martyr out of you. Your story will not be forgotten. Hello, Star Sailor.
So this is technically the first time you're supposed to see Lucy.
Oh, okay.
Or at least it was the first time for me.
You experienced something awful. Don't worry, that sort of stuff happens all the time for rookies like you. Those feelings will eventually pass. Maybe you'll get a bit smarter on what battles to pick. You should come visit me at my room. We'll make sure you're well compensated.
Oh, she says something different if you if she speaks to you like when that happens. Normally she doesn't give you her room number like that.
Interesting.
Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Normally, like the first time I talked to her, she was like, "Go away," and she pushed me all the way over there.
My God.
And then she disappeared. Okay, let's do that.